Hello everyone and welcome back to the Metroid Prime 100% walkthrough, here with part 11 down in Magmore Caverns. Now we're going to be heading on up to the Chozo Ruins and getting ourselves our next beam upgrade. Yep, that's right, getting the Ice Beam. Also, I think we're going to grab 2 artifacts in this part. Yes, Artifact of Life Giver and Artifact of Wild. Yeah, that's right. Okay. This platforming segment's rather easy. Just use the walls here and there, and you'll be there before you know it, Yeah, space jump boots are definitely one of my favorite upgrades. Just double jump is just so useful. And we are back to the good old Chozo Ruins. Yeah. Definitely one of my favorite areas. The soundtrack is probably my third or fourth favorite, but it's definitely a fun area, and today we're going after those artifacts like I said previously, and shouldn't be too hard. One of the artifacts though is actually really challenging, and we're gonna see if we can get the sequence break necessary to get it. So first take out these wasp nests because we don't want to have to deal with them at all. So they're gone. Next you're going to want to switch over to your power beam and destroy these little guys here. Because, once again, with Chozo Ruins, we have more runes. And with more runes means more skin. So there's one there, one there, one there, well, no, one there, and one there. And this will unlock said spider ball track. With that able, if we didn't previously, use the trick I pointed out earlier to get the Artifact of Wild, we are now going to, yeah, we're now going to do that. Just get up, back over. Yeah, you don't want to run into those guys. They can be a little pesky. Also, as soon as you explode here, that you will break the blocks, and so better be willing to do that. Man, this is not my day. Okay, so there's one more. But this game did not, just so you know, you cannot boost well on spider ball tracks. I had to find that out the hard way because I really love boosting my way around. And so not being able to boost on spider ball tracks kind of not my favorite thing. Definitely came into play in Echoes, so yeah. We're going to be doing a walkthrough of that soon enough. But here we go. We're going to have our first battle against the Chozo Ghosts. For those of you who don't know, they are only vulnerable to Power Beam, but because they are vulnerable to Power Beam, they are also vulnerable to Super Missile. Like that. One hit kill. But they're not too easy to hit, but if you can hit them with a Super Missile, then they're all done for. Well, that guy decided to go invulnerable for a sec, so we're going to give that another try. They're rather easy to get with the Power Beam if you do things right, but why not use a Super Missile, right? Besides the fact that we're going to need those missiles later. Yeah, for sure are going to need them. But whatevs, I can try to collect some missiles here and there, but here is the Artifact of Wild. Chozo Artifact acquired. This is the Artifact of Wild, the 4th of 12. Yep. So we already got the 3rd of 12 last time with 2 parts to go or so. And so, yeah. The number doesn't really indicate, I think, well actually I think the number might not indicate of what order you're supposed to collect them in. Because I believe the second artifact is the Artifact of Strength, and the first one, of course, which is in the Impact Crater, which we, once again, did not go to collect, because, saves time. Though time isn't really a big problem here, I just don't see a need to collect the artifacts in order. Yeah. But, back to this good old chamber, and as if you noticed yet, there are not Chozo Ghosts here because we have yet to collect the Ice Beam. And I really do not like dealing with Chozo Ghosts at all, so I'm going to try to avoid seeing them as much as possible. Just do not like them. Here we got another little challenge. You should jump on in here, and you'll get a ride on up to the spider ball track there. Oh, I hate those fire. I already explained this earlier. I hate those firebugs so much. Nope. Yeah, right. There we go. Oh, there we go. I've never had so much challenge with that part. This part is just so easy. I mean, just grab onto a spider ball rail. How hard is that? But yeah, Gonna grab ourselves this missile expansion, because we're definitely gonna need it with what's coming up soon, with all the missiles it's going to require, because I am going for the Wave Buster as soon as possible. Yeah, just cause, you know. I definitely do like the Wave Buster. It's more useful in handy situations for, say, like taking down wave pirate troopers than, say, the Ice Spreader would be, or the Flamethrower, which is completely useless. So, yeah, the Wave Buster is somewhat useful, but not nearly as useful as the I'm just blanking right now. Yeah, not nearly as useful as the Super Missile is. Also, as you will notice here, the good old plated beetle will be back as a mini boss for this part. So just notice that fact. So here we have our first little display of this, of the half pipe here back in the Chozo ruins. Definitely nice that we now have the boost ball and can grab ourselves another missile expansion. And there's another 5 missiles, so never hurts to have too many. Okay, so I believe there is a way you can walk along the ceiling. I don't remember which one it is. Like, some of these roofs you can land on them and successfully cross to the other side of the room. Just know that. Could be useful. And no plated beetle for some reason. But just boost onto the other side and I'll show you the normal way you can get up there. This one particular area is not quite my favorite, but yeah. Now that we can go to this wave beam door, we have quite a few things we can grab. Gonna grab ourselves the artifact, even though we do not have the gravity suit. Now, normally this would involve a ghetto jump in the normal version of the game, but for this one, I am not going to do a ghetto jump. I am just going to go for it with a boost ball trick I learned on YouTube. So we're gonna see if I can get this to work. I practiced this trick a little bit, but if we don't get it to work for a few times, then I will skip to it, and I'll be silent now so you don't miss any commentary. There we go. Try number 2. Just gotta, so to explain how this trick works, you will need to practice this trick a lot if you want to grab this artifact right now, but it's a real time saver. So, I'm not really sure how this trick works exactly, but the way I get it to work is that what you do is when the game has your morph ball against a little, say, like ledge, when you roll up against it, you'll automatically you'll do this little hop where the game will just like throw your morph ball up a few like inches, and so that if you boost in the right direction, so you need to boost while not holding down a single button, you'll then be able to move up. You'll be able to fly upwards, which will cancel out the problem with the gravity, and you'll barely be able to get out of there, which is exactly what I did. So each of these little pillars requires just a missile apiece. Normally you can use, say, a super missile and you should be good, but I am kind of low on missiles, so I am not doing that. But if you want to calculate how many missiles it's going to take, I believe there are 3 different floors of this. So, you know, 3 times 4 times 3, right? So 36 missiles. I think I have just enough. I'm not quite sure. But we're going to see. Just, you don't want to hit those guys because they will block your missiles, which is exactly what they're there for, right? Yeah. But to further explain the artifact trick a little, it's definitely a little bit challenging at first. It took me about 20 minutes or so to master it, just the first time. And yeah, but once you figure it out, it can save you a little time if you're, you know, running the Trilogy Edition. But if you're a speedrunner, there's no reason to run the Trilogy Edition when you could run the original North American one and save so much time with all those tricks. But just to sum it up, it's a rather easy trick to pull off for the Trilogy Edition when you can't do a ghetto jump, or I'm not really sure, does the Trilogy do ghettos or not? I am not sure. But we are so close to running out of missiles here. It's nice that we were able to pull this one off without needing more. And so we're off to collect the prize. Definitely what I'd say is a good one, the Wave Buster. So grab it. Yep, the Wave Buster acquired. So it's like the wave, for those of you who don't know, which is probably not that many of you. But it's the wave beam. The wave buster is like the wave beam's version of the super missile. I'm going to show it off a bit later, but it will eat through your missiles like nothing else, so just know that. There's our friend the plated beetle, and he once again goes down with one hit with the wave beam now, which just shows you that it's quite a powerful weapon. Come on, please give me some missiles. Thank you. Yeah, definitely do need missiles. I mean, I really came close on that one. But, yeah, so there are 3 more missile expansions I could grab right now. Not like I'm going to grab another 2 for this part just because they're really close. So I'm gonna grab those 2. But there are another 3 in the area close like in the direction of the ice beam that I could go after, but I am not going to. Just because I don't see a need. So you see there's a half pipe here, and there is a missile expansion there. But if you double jump correctly, you're not going to need to boost at all. So that's really helpful if you decide to, if you're playing the North American edition anyway, and you go after the, you just want the missile launcher a little bit early, then you can go after it that way, because you can just get your space jump boots with a dash jump and then go from there. But yeah, so we're going to quickly grab this missile expansion. You may or may not need height, once again, if you are playing on the GameCube version, or maybe in the trilogy, I'm not completely sure, but you can do a ghetto jump off the tree to get it. You can definitely do ghetto jumps in the trilogy version. I think I'm going to show that off for the Metroid Prime 2 in the first area, where you can get 101% by getting the missile launcher twice. You can definitely do a ghetto jump there, but I am not sure. I'm not very good with ghetto jumps. It generally takes a little more time and effort into it, and I'm not completely sure how to do one. So we're going to avoid doing that for now. And that went horribly wrong, so let's just run. Yeah, we're going to head back in this direction and head back to a save station before heading off to get the ice beam, because we need ourselves the ice beam. Definitely so we can go back and get ourselves the gravity suit. Yeah, so the game may seem like you're running around a lot of the time, just running back and forth, backtracking a lot, but that is Metroid. You will be definitely backtracking a lot. Not that it really matters that much. But space jump boots, I love you so much, just so I can get through these areas so much faster. But yeah, I'm just gonna head on over, grab a few extra missiles there, and head on to the save station. And I think that'll conclude this part. Next time we're going to grab the ice beam and a few other such upgrades. Oh, not really. Yeah, we're going to grab the ice beam next time. And so I will see you guys next time with part 12. So yeah, goodbye.